Good morning, chaps. Monday morning, and look, the sun's shining yet again. Isn't that fantastic? Right, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. And, well, Wayne and I are getting this little puppy up for sale, which is pretty much done. We've got the outside all done. Wayne's busy getting the inside all sparkling, aren't you, Wayne?
Sorry?
You're getting the inside all sparkling?
Yeah, looking nice.
Is it?
Looking nice.
Brilliant. Doing a fantastic job on that glass, Wayne. Look at that.
Look at that.
Hey?
You can see through it there.
Gorgeous. Now I think we've got to do a few more little bits and bobs inside, but it's coming up pretty bloody well. It was pretty grubby actually before. I don't know what you make of that red, but you either love it or you hate it, really. It's been too long before we've got this up for sale. This is another one of the cars which we bought a few weeks ago now, and it should have been up for sale a long time ago. And it's been in and out of the garage having the knock sensor sorted out, but they have reprogrammed it. I don't know. The light's not on, but I think I'm going to have to drive it around for a little bit. And see if it comes back on again. But the fault that was coming up was from that aftermarket knock sensor. So worst case scenario, I think we might have to put a genuine one in, I think. But that's quite pricey. So we'll see if it needs it. But I think it's going to go up for sale. I'm going to run it around for a little bit, get some inquiries in, get the bugger sold. What else are we doing today? So we've got bits missing off this Land Rover. That's the one I've got to do the struts on. But I think the struts actually, I think the struts are actually working, and it's a wiring fault maybe. So I'll probably take the back interior card out, check the wiring, WD-40, that sort of thing. And take it from there first before getting the struts ordered. But what else? The grille on that's being resprayed. So I can't really photograph with that unless I Photoshop it in and sell it tomorrow. This is another one we're going to get up for sale today, the Golf. But Michelle needs to do her little bit of magic on the back because, as you can see, no one really knows what sort of Golf it is. So, but anyway, we've got all the stuff, and she'll have fun doing all the spacing for that. Right. Oh, and that needs to go up for sale as well. I nicked the trim. So we ordered a new trim for that green one that got sold. Remember, I photoshopped it around. Ordered a new trim, came back bright pink or something, completely the wrong colour. It wasn't bright pink, it was sort of a black, not grey, aftermarket, cheapy one. So lesson learnt there. So I need to get a new one for that. Oh, Christ alive, what a Monday morning it is. Right, we'll better get this photographed and up for sale. Cup of coffee as well. Laters. Wayne, when you had a car business, how many cars did you have?
The most was about just over 20.
20 cars?
That was in my compound in Exeter.
Was it?
But it was bread and butter stuff.
Was it?
Not expensive cars like this.
But how many of you were working? How many of you were working?
Me.
It was just you?
I've done everything.
Just
all clean, sold.
All 20 cars?
Yeah.
So me making a bit of a fuss about 21 cars and thinking I might need to get someone else and all that sort of is a complete bollocks.
Yeah. It's like that chap said the other day about getting a valeter.
Yeah.
The theory's great, but if you've got a full-time valeter, you've got to pay for them. If it's pouring with rain, you can't work.
I'll get them working.
And you're still paying. The theory's good.
Yeah.
But it's another wage.
Yeah.
National insurance is going up.
Yeah.
And as you say, if there's nothing to do, what's he going to do?
I'll find him something to do, Wayne.
You know?
Yeah.
It's good in theory. somebody to keep the cars clean all the time. But sometimes it's better just to, might be cheaper to get them valeted down the road, or me do a bit.
For a few cups of coffee.
And plenty of cups of coffee. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I understand.
And valeting's all right if you've got indoor premises.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if it rains or not. It's like the chap who said it, he's got about 60 odd cars. He probably needs full-time valeters.
That's James. James has got about 60 odd cars.
Yeah, he's got 60
James
odd
Alpha's
cars.
got,
You need somebody to look
I
after
don't
them.
think he's doing those himself.
If you had 60 cars, yeah, you probably need a full-time valeter, but I think you can manage what you get now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could roughly valet 2 cars a day.
Yeah.
If they're not too bad.
Yeah. God, 20 cars for one person. Sold that for a game of soldiers. I mean, when do you have time to go and do nice things? Constantly cleaning cars. Constantly cleaning, dreaming, thinking, sleeping cars. Well, I do like cars, but I think if I was doing 20 by myself, I think that would be a little bit too much. But we'll see. You never know. It might just be a piece of piss. Right, let's get this up for sale. Right, well, it continues to be a cracking day. Brilliant. Right, so the Jag is now up for sale. Image is looking great. No AI needed. Beautiful day. And we actually got a woman who swung by here and said, just on the off chance, just wondering if you've got a SUV. Budget's around 16 and a half. I said, do you know what? I do. It's called a Jaguar. And look how fantastic it looks. So she went, all right, I'm going to come and test drive that on Saturday. It's a bit uncanny, isn't it? Well, that'd be fantastic. Right, Golf. Now, I couldn't wait for Michelle to do the lettering, so I've done it. Oh, I think that's pretty bloody good. Perfect spacing, I think. Right, now, this is going to go up for sale now. Well, evening, chaps. Back at base, Monday evening. What a day of cleaning and getting cars up for sale. So, utterly thrilled that we got the Jaguar and the Golf all done and up for sale. But we've had 3 inquiries on the Skoda Yeti. Yes, we have 3 inquiries on the Skoda Yeti today. And remember, I just did those holding shots of just the Skoda Yeti in prep, ready to go. But here's some images, but the rest is coming later. And the car's in prep. Anyway, that's brought in 3 leads. So I've got 3 people coming. They're all fighting over a time slot and positions and all that sort of stuff. And I'm saying, listen, just hold your horses, chaps. Listen. And everyone's going, can we come earlier? I want to get it first and all that sort of stuff. I mean, music to my bloody ears. Come and buy the bloody car. So I've got them all fighting over the 9:30 slot in the morning. We've still got to get it sort of cleaned on the interior. The Norman Lamont spec is still a little bit grubby, but I've told them all that. I said it's in prep. They know it's all in prep. So, we beforehand we always wanted to get cars absolutely spick and span, ready to go, and that would delay getting them on the market. But we did things slightly different with the Norman Lamont Yeti, and yes, sure enough, they're all coming in. So they all know it's in prep. They all know it's a bit grubby. They all know, or having said that, we'll be up there bloody early tomorrow cleaning it. So it's a lead, 3 leads. So surely that's got to be sold. That's got to be sold by the end of Wednesday. I reckon that's going to be sold tomorrow. Tomorrow that'll be sold, which will be brilliant. So I think we're going to do the same with the two discoveries we got. Still a few bits and bobs to do to them, but let's get some pictures done and get them up for bloody sale and get the buggers sold. So, exhausting. Figuring things out, but actually, you know, we've got so many cars coming in, so let's get them up for sale quickly, get some interest in, that sort of thing. Well, chaps, well, I'll tell you what I've got here. I've got a very cold Timothy Taylor's that was sent to me last week. So I'm going to tuck into one of those, and I've got some chicken to reheat, and I'm going to settle down, hunker down with a beer by the fire, and watch a bit of TV. Actually, I'm going to do some work, actually. Yeah, Michelle's not coming around tonight, but anyway, laters. Well, morning all. It's Tuesday morning, and we've got a test drive on the Yeti this morning, so we've got to get that clean inside. God, what a mess in here! Look, we've got Land Rover grills and keys and wine and diagnostics kits and number plates and everywhere. Satsumas and mouldy bread. Starting to slip and let things go, I think. But no, we need to get all this tidied up because customers are coming. So we've got the Yeti. Michelle's just made a start on it, so I'm going to go and jump in and join her and get that completely sorted out. What else is happening? Oh yes, all the cars are arriving today. The Jeep's arriving today, and the C3, the Qashqai, the Cougar, the Peugeot, all coming on a transporter. So that'll be fun seeing that rock up and come through the lanes. What else? Oh yeah, I've sold the RAV. The RAV went into in for an MOT yesterday and passed. And the landlord basically wants to buy my RAV. So I said, right, you can have it for not much money. Basically, it's costing quite a lot of money on my school runs. So my school runs, I spend about 2.5 to 3 hours in the car every day, and that thing drinks the fuel. So I'm going to get something a bit more fuel efficient and move the beloved RAV on, which will break my heart, but it'll be going to a very good home. So that's happening today. So I've completely misplaced the V5 for that. Don't know where that is, but I'll find it some time. Right, let's go and give Michelle a hand and get that Yeti cleaned, test driven, and bloody sold. Laters. Afternoon all. School run time. That's the downside of doing these school runs. My working day ends at, what time is it? It's 3:15. It takes me half an hour to get here, so actually 2:45. And I don't get back until 5, so that's a bit of a pain. Anyway, the Yeti had its test drive, and the Yeti, the lady loves the Yeti, and she's going to have a think about it, so we will never see her again. Meanwhile, I've got another person lined up to view it tomorrow. So, and he said, I definitely want to buy it if it's in good condition, and it is in good condition. And we even called up Skoda today and found another bonus 4 services. So that car now has a full service history, which wasn't listed as having a full service history, but with a little bit of homework, it has a full service history. So that's, brownie points to us, I think. Other than that, it's been pissing with rain all day today. So we've been trying to get out cleaning cars and all that sort of stuff. It's been an absolute nightmare and fiasco. It's a quagmire in our car park area, just mud and gravel and all that sort of stuff. So we actually called quits before going and hitting the inside of 1 or 2 of the discoveries. And then we found out that the Jeep and all the other, the 5 cars aren't going to come today. They're being delayed and coming tomorrow, which is frustrating because the Jeep and all those cars are booked in for services and MOTs tomorrow. So we've had to cancel all of those, and the garages are pissed off with us for cancelling, and we're pissed off with the transport company for, delaying by an extra 24 hours, but hey ho, we just need to soldier through that. So, exhausting, but fun. Well, no, it's not fun. Today hasn't been a fun day. Not fun at all, actually, but frustrating and busy. But that's okay. We will continue to fight to get these Discoveries up for sale, and it's driving me nuts that they're not up for sale yet. But little by little we'll get there, and then we've got all the cars coming in tomorrow, supposedly. I think I know what I'm going to do tonight. I might see you there. Laters. Well, morning, chaps. Bit of an early start this morning. 5 o'clock. And the bloody cars are arriving on the transporter, and we've got to. Oh, you all right, Michelle? Outside lights. Michelle's car's completely frozen, so we're. Are you all right?
Yeah, it's got a bit wet.
Oh dear. The transporter's arrived at stupid o'clock in the morning. And to offload all the cars. Our cars are all frozen. Got to get down there and unload them. So we're a bit manic, and it's bloody early, 5 o'clock. Well, it's now 5:15. Right, laters. So Michelle, why is he coming at 5:30 in the morning?
Because he's a nice guy, and we said we needed them urgently for IMOTs.
Because he's a nice guy?
Yeah.
Pulling us out of bed at 5 bells.
Yeah. Doing us a favour.
I didn't see anything nice about that. Anyway. Let's hope he doesn't get stuck down the lane.
Yeah, this might be interesting.
Oh my word!
Oh my god!
You might be able to get under that.
Do you reckon?
Oh, God. Go on.
Oh.
Your aerial might cop it. Oh, go!
That was the aerial.
You're clear.
Oh my gosh. By about a centimetre.
But there was bugger all wind last night. What?
Wow. Right,
Wowzers,
so you
mate.
wouldn't have got through in the Volvo. That's why your Volvo got stuck last night.
Oh yeah, my Volvo, I went out last night and I went to and had state night, and I parked in God's holy ground, just out.
Under my recommendation.
Michelle said, go and park in the church church warden space, and I went, all right. So I parked there and then got back, and about 8 cars ahead me in, probably on purpose, but so I had to get a lift back, and so I don't have the Volvo with me this morning. But if I had the Volvo, I wouldn't have got under that. But if you couldn't see, it was a tree lying across the road. It was just fallen.
God works in mysterious ways.
And we just managed to snuck underneath it. Massive, great big trunk. Anyway,
It's not the church warden. It's not the church warden space.
it's got himself space.
Whose
space is it?
He doesn't drive.
He doesn't drive. Well, we must sell him a bloody
If
car.
he did drive, yeah, what would we sell him?
I don't know. One of your shit heaps. Right.
Nice.
Cars are imminent, and transporter has arrived, and horribly exciting. Here we go. Look at the chaps. Hello, mate. Oh, there's the old Jeep. Peugeot C3 Cougar. And is that it? I can't see. I can't see.
Remember what we bought?
I can't see. But we're going to have to get them in. Okay, it's just so bloody dark. Well, it's so bloody early. I left my microphones in the Volvo, so probably sound a bit. Oh, he's buggering off. Oh, hello, chaps. What's the time? About 11 o'clock. There she is. We've just taken this for a little bit of a run. It's going up for its MOT on in 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock new MOT. So hopefully it's going to fly through that. Bloody better do anyway. So let me show you a few little bits and bobs that need to be done on this, but which apparently is a normal, you know, which is a sort of a ongoing issue with these Jeeps. Oh, this bubbling at the bottom here. Now, I believe this is potentially under warranty. So I've fired up a warranty claim to get the corrosion. That's a bit of bird shit. There's a little bit of corrosion by a couple of the hinges, and I think it's because these are aluminium, these are stainless steel, or other way around, and it tends to react, and you get this. I don't know if you can see, but not great. It doesn't happen on all of them, but just on those ones. But they are covered under warranty if I get my act together and get it all approved and sent off and all that sort of stuff. But all in all, what a fabulous car. And this day I'm not going to waste a nice sunny day. I'm going to get this, at least get some photos taken of the car and get something up on Auto Trader. I'll show you inside. It's actually it's very comfy. It's actually a really comfy drive, and it's got a 2-litre turbo engine in it, and it really does actually shift. So the screen there is pretty cool. I got stuck in Morrison's trying to drive away, but it meant the problem was not having the door closed properly. The car won't drive if the door is open in any way. So this is the roll cage, and this whole lid, all of this comes off, and you've got two panels that come off there. So I have so you can really open it up as a bit of a dune buggy. One issue we found is that this gets some condensation, drips down on here, and then there was some mould on the seats, which comes off easily, but you've got, when it was super cold last night, it was just dripping down all over the seats. So that is another issue. That didn't really cross my mind. But I think we've done about 30 miles on it so far, but it's I like it. It's a nice drive. You haven't got the knobbly tyres on there, so it's not noisy on the road, or it feels like you're in a Jeep. You do a bit of this, wobbly left and right, but cool car. Right, Yeti is being test driven any minute now. The chap is about to arrive, and this is our second viewing. So the first woman said, I'm still undecided, so go ahead with a second test drive. So it's exactly what I'm doing, and I have a feeling, I can feel it in my waters. This one's going to be a belter, I think. I can feel it in my waters. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea first, and then got to get all the V5s loaded up onto dealer kit and all that sort of stuff for the new cars that arrived. I'll show you those a bit later. All right, ladies. Well, afternoon, chaps. And guess what? Norman Le Malt is sold. Cracker. And that was by just having some temporary holding shots of the car didn't put just did a really quick clean around the outside, just sort of in prep pictures, and that got 3 inquiries, and that sold this morning. So a couple of days or so, that baby sold. Get in. Fantastic when things like that happen. Right, I've got to get this bloody thing up for sale. I'm really struggling to get cars up for sale quick enough. Really struggling. I think part of that problem is having to go and pick up kids at. Yeah, today I've got to leave at what, 2:50, and that's my day done. So I've only got 30 minutes to try and get this clean, and maybe do the same thing as I did with the Yeti and get some sort of holding shots up. Then I've got that one to do, and then there's loads up there. There's so much to do, and Michelle and I are running around like blue ass flies. So I'm going to crack on and give this 30 minutes of my time and get some pictures taken. The boot's not ready yet. I haven't done the struts because I haven't got round to it, because people keep coming and buying bloody cars. So I'll get round to that. Anyway, but let's get it up for sale, at least. And then we'll get that little puppy up for sale as well. Past the MOT, flying colours, no problem. Didn't even think there would be an issue there anyway. What a cracking day. And I think I'm going to pick the kids up in that today from school. They'll like that. Right, ladies. Well, morning all. It's Thursday morning. Where is the week going? But I found myself at Halfords. I've got to pick up a load of cleaning gear. Now I'm going to be doing a lot of valeting myself today, because the Land Rover put up for sale last night and took those holding pictures as in prep. We've got a viewing today. Fantastic. So I haven't really got time to take it into the valeters and do all loads of other bits and bobs and hang around and wait and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to literally grab the bull by its horns and do the whole bloody thing myself. So I'm in the old Jeep, running that round for a couple of days. That seems absolutely fine. I'm expecting some electrical faults, because apparently there's a few electrical issues on those cars, but absolutely seems sweet as a whistle. So, right, I'm going to go and find some cleaning gear in lovely Halfords. Here we go. Marvellous, how lovely to be here. So one thing I don't understand with this stuff, you've got clean wheels, wheel cleaner, an advanced all-wheel cleaner. I just don't understand. Why can't they just provide one product that cleans bloody wheels? Just one. There's like 3-4 different wheel cleaners here. It's ridiculous. Come on, Autoglim, just provide one bloody cleaner that does everything. Just cleans the bloody wheels. Anyway, I'm going to get the one that's going to give me more bang for my buck, which is going to be I think that one. What's that? 1169. Yeah, that's better than that one. That's better than that one. That's still better. I think I'm happy with this one. In there. All-purpose cleaner. This stuff's really good for all the internal, just general grime and dust, and that's good. Good stuff. I'm happy with that. I've got some of that. Magma. I tried that on the wheels, and I think that's quite good for like the tar that you get on the paintwork. I've got the Polar Blast. Rapid Detailer. I mean, all of this stuff seems to do exactly the same stuff as all the others. I mean, vinyl and rubber care. I need something for the internal plastics. too much bloody choice. Look at it. Now this stuff is really good for the external bumpers and things like that. It's like a gel, and it really brings out sort of the exterior, so the trim. It's good stuff that. I've got some of that, I don't need any more of that. Engine and machine cleaner. Well, to be honest, I think this is a bit of a gimmick because I use degreaser, and then there's another thing I spray on it which brings it out an absolute treat. Mind you, there's quite a lot in there, and it's £8, but still, don't think I need that. Chamois, I'm going to use I don't have a chamois. I've got one of these towels which I think are pretty bloody useless, so I'm switching over to a chamois. Right, I think I am done. Got everything, I think. Some extra cloths, some WD-40, other bits and bobs we're missing. Right, back at base, and the sun is shining again. Look at that, what a cracking day, yet again. So I'm going to be cleaning cars all day today, all bloody day. I've got this is the disco that's being looked at. Got to clean all this. Actually, the battery's a bit, it was showing when you started up, it was saying battery low. So I've got my old charger here. Well, I will clean on the inside and everything, just give that a recharge. But as you can see, it's bloody filthy. Bloody filthy. And look inside. Look at that. I mean, there's going to be something quite satisfying getting that absolutely gleaming. But I've got one hell of a day to get all of this out. I mean, all that grime in there. Clean all these carpets, everything. Oh God, look at that. I mean, it's either been on a farm, in a beach. No dog hair though, thank God for that. I mean, there's like chunks of mud there. And at some point I've got to sort this out. I've got to sort of try and do this today. There we go. Not today, thank you. So, I've just started hoovering that, and I thought I'll have a quick cup of coffee. But it looks like I'm going to have lots of cups of coffee today. And I just tried a little bit in here. Now look at that. That's come out quite nicely. I've only just done a little bit of stuff, but this all needs, when you get all the dirt up, all this stuff needs shampooing and everything. A right kerfuffle. So as my day is only about 3 hours long, because I'm probably going to go and pick the kids up in about an hour and a half. What's the time now? It's about 10 o'clock. Not quite an hour and a half, but it feels like an hour and a half. I better get cracking. After a cup of coffee, I think. Another cup of coffee. Anyway, laters. Well, good afternoon. I've been cleaning all bloody day. All day. And that Discovery for the viewing this evening at 4:45 is looking pretty perfect. Get rid of that one. So I'm here at the school picking up one of the boys to go back and do the test drive. And I just got a message from the chap saying, Sam, regarding the viewing of the Discovery, I think I've changed my mind. I don't think I want to buy a Discovery anymore because friends are telling me how unreliable they are. And I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, to be honest. So all day doing that. I guess it wasn't for nothing because it had to be done at some point. But I could have been getting on with other things, like doing other bits and bobs that I've got going on. So yeah, that test drive is being cancelled, which is a shame. Never mind. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry. Anyway, so I'm going to take Monty back home, and then I'm going to go for a pint because I think I deserve a pint today. I need a pint. It's a beautiful evening for a pint. Summer feels like it's coming. Spring's on its way. Summer to follow. Anyway, I'm waffling now because I'm pissed off and I'm ready for a pint. But I'm not pissed off. Anyway, I'll catch you later. But I thought I'd tell you. Bye. Well, morning all. It's Friday, end of a week. And I'm heading off on a bit of a road trip today. So I'm heading to Reading, picking up a Nissan Qashqai from a subscriber. So I'm heading up there, picking the car up, driving back, and I'm leaving in about an hour. So that's going to be a lovely road trip. And a mate of mine's actually heading up to London, so I'm going to grab a lift with him. Anyway, Disco. I'll show you my Fruits of my labour yesterday. Where you'll see I'm the most useless valeter. But yeah, look at that, fucking dirtier than it even started. Look at that, ridiculous. Yeah, utter crap. You know, I mean, it still looks bloody filthy. So never got round to doing that. Ran out of time. I mean, it's better, but literally, I was doing this all bloody day, and Michelle was in the back, and there was dog hair in the back, but it's still bloody filthy. I can't believe that something that appears to be so simple, like cleaning a car, is so bloody difficult. Hats off to all you valeters out there, because I definitely need one. So Michelle and I are trying to get hold of a valeter. So if you're local watching this and you fancy a job valeting, then give me a call, because you're hired. Because I don't like doing that and I'm not very good at it. And yeah, I don't really want to do it again. Anyway, speaking of valeting, before I head off on my road trip, I said to Michelle I'd get this jet washed, you know, after the test drive and everything, get this all ready, and Michelle's then going to polish it all. Inside's all absolutely fine. So I'm going to wheel this out, chuck it right there, jet wash it, give it a nice soapy wash, so that she can just give it a polish and a quick dust over in the inside. But other than that, ready to go. So I need to get my bloody skates on again and get going, because my lift arrives in an hour. Laters. Right, Yeti, all done, and that's just leaving that for a Michelle to do the finishing touches on that, and she'll do a cracking job. I know she will. So I thought I'd show you the forecourts, what we've got in them. The cars aren't really positioned as they probably should be, but we're just stuffing them in like sardines at the moment because I've got to fly. But Golf, Yeti, sold. Kodiak, still not a sniff on that one. We got the pickup, the Jag, the bloody Cougar, Disco number 1, 18 plate, Disco number 2, 16 plate, obviously the Jeep, that's the lower forecourt. We'd probably fit another 2 in here if we park them all properly. But that's a job for next week, I think. And on the upper forecourt, this is where I tend to put the smaller stuff, really. Smaller, maybe not problematic, but smaller stuff. And we've got Qashqai, Volvo, Cougar. Now that Cougar is sold. Michelle sold that. Well, hopefully. Money's not in the bank yet, but customers actually being a bit flaky. I'll talk about that some other time. I think we found a home for that one as well. The Capture, that's the Cat N. Might have to adjust the price on that slightly. A couple of little sniffs, but nothing firm. The Karoq, Auto Trader, performing fantastically well, but no strong leads on that as yet. Although I've got a local chap who his car's just had a head gasket gone, such a shame, isn't it? And needs a new car, so that's eyeball for him, really. So I think he's going to come and have a look at it on Saturday. The little Polo failed the MOT, needs a new clutch, needs a new gearbox. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but it's actually on paper, it's actually worth a little bit of money. That 09 Polo. I mean, the condition of it is very tidy, but it just needs a load of bloody work doing to it. Anyway, C3, haven't really touched that yet, haven't driven it, although I drove it into the car park and I wasn't quite happy with the level on the clutch. So I'll be driving that next week a bit. Bloody Volvo still here. Such a wonderful car, but again, we've got a viewing on that fairly imminently this weekend. Someone came up and I mean, look at it, it's a bloody state. I've been driving it around, so I need to pull it out and give it a good old wash before that happens. A woman came round and said, I like the Jaguar and the Volvo. So she's going to come and have a look at one of those two. Qashqai number 1. A little bit of bodywork need doing on it. Can you see? Other than that, ready to rock and roll. And Qashqai. And we've got Qashqai number 2 coming, or 3, coming this evening, which I'm about to leave to go and pick up from Reading. Go and meet Warren and do a handover on that one. So it's filling up. I think there's 19 here in total, down there and up here. And we got the BMW. Sorry, it's bloody windy. The BMW is just having a little bit of bodywork done, so that's 20. I think we're missing one more. Is one in a garage or something? Because I think I counted 21. So that's the upper and lower forecourt for you. So a lot's changed in the last week or two. So you can see how much bloody work we've got to do, and that we need a spot of help, possibly, to get things up for sale quickly, because that's my biggest gripe at the moment. I can't get cars up for sale quick enough. Right, here we are, en route to Reading, and I've got my old chap, Mr. Paul. Hello there, Mr. Paul. Paul's actually heading up to London, and he's catching a flight to the Philippines, and he's very kindly dropping me off at Reading to pick up the next Qashqai to bring back down. Now, have you got anything planned when you get to the Philippines, Paul?
Yeah, probably. I will try to find a nice little beach bar and rest my hunkers.
Sounds like a fantastic idea. Anything else, Paul?
Well, my daughter and 2 granddaughters are going to be there.
Right. And then you're by yourself for a week or so in the Philippines, aren't you?
Just doing some exploring.
Any plans for when you're exploring by yourself in the Philippines?
As I said, just to find a beach bar and a couple of sherbets.
Okay. Well, I might come and join you if things go horribly wrong. Anyway, right, we'll keep you posted. Not sure if we're going to find a spot for lunch on the way or not, but we've left in good time, so you never know. Laters. Right. Slight problem in that we're on the M4 and Paul's car's got into limp mode. And what's happened, Paul?
Yeah, I think it's a sensor.
It's a sensor.
I think it's a sensor.
Dodgy sensor. So apparently it's happened before, and we need to sit on the hard shoulder. We are in a safe spot, so we don't need to be huddled in blankets on the side of the road, wrapping ourselves in tin foil and all that sort of stuff. But we're apparently we need to stop the engine, lock the doors, let the fan go off, and then about 5 minutes or so, and then fire up again, and then she comes out of limp mode. Is that right?
It's absolutely spot on, sir.
Absolutely spot on. So we're going to just sit here quietly and have a drink and mind our own business, and then we'll be on our way very shortly. But what is this a?
I'll try and fire up now.
Is this a? Is this a? This is a 1.2, is it, Paul?
No, it's a 1 litre. She's still in limp mode.
Is it a Pure Tech?
Yes.
A 1 litre Pure Tech Citroen C1. C3.
Yeah.
Limp mode. Anyway, see how we get on. Right, and we're off. Out of limp mode, just like that, eh? Paul's concentrating getting out. We've had one of the highway wombles come and assist us, but no assistance required. Isn't that right, Paul?
Absolutely none.
Right, so all you chaps who've got a Citroen C1 and it goes into limp mode, get out, lock the doors, wait for the fan to turn off, and then fire the old girl back up again, and she'll be right as rain. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Paul? Silky. So we're now back on track, heading up the A4, and there's absolutely no problem. Nothing's gone wrong, and we're all absolutely fine. Hey ho. Laters. Right, the car's gone into limp mode yet again. But every cloud has a silver lining. Because we've just broken down outside a cracking little pub. Look at that! As chance would have it. So Paul, we've got to do exactly the same thing again. Let it calm down. We've got to do the same thing again.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Let's go and have a coffee in the pub or something.
Coffee in the pub. Coffee in the pub. But look at this. What a belter. What a sweet little pub.
Hello there.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Left to right or right to left?
I watched.
Right to left or left to right?
I reckon.
Belter.
What's your amber? What's that? Young.
What's the original?
What's that?
Original. Is it like in session with 3.7?
Yeah.
Stop and get on with some drinking and stuff.
Well, I'm just going to have a coffee. I could think worse places to stop and break down, Paul.
Yep.
Well, Paul's giving the car another go. He's going to fire it up, and then I think we might be on our way. What a lovely pub. This is the White Hart in, if you can see, White Hart in Ford, just near Chippenham, just off the M4. How's she going, Paul? Oh, she sounds perfect. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with her. Right, yes. Let me get the directions. Oh, she sounds sweet as a whistle.
I'll probably reverse out.
All right. Well, I think we're about an hour and 20 minutes away, and I'm looking for my phone, but it's actually in my hand recording. But anyway, right, laters. Well, we're on the side of the M4 again. Unfortunately, we're not fortunate enough to roll outside a pub, but we're only 8 miles away now, so we're getting there, but slowly. We're due to be there about 10 minutes ago, so we have to let Warren know that we're going to be a bit late, but hopefully he'll be okay with that. So we'll try the old girl again in a second, but we are looking forward to getting into a reliable car, heading back to Devon. I'm not sure if Paul's going to make it to London today, but we'll see. He's got a flight this evening. Anyway, laters. Well, good evening, chaps. It's Friday evening. Of course, it's bloody Friday, and I'm in the new Qashqai, and what a wonderful car this is. Very neat and tidy. Lovely to meet Warren, a subscriber who sold us this car, but absolutely lovely to have a subscriber contact me saying, Sam, would you like to buy my car? Yes, I'd love to buy your car, and I'd love to come and meet you and say hello and all that sort of stuff. So I've driven up to Reading, and on my way back just pulled into the services for a cup of cocoa, and Asani to sort of keep me going back down to Devon. I think I'm going to be back in about 8:30, something like that. But what a day. We eventually got there. And I don't know what's going to happen with Paul, whether he's going to make his flight. I don't know. But he's winging it. He is winging it. Anyway, right, I must crack on. But I thought I'd show you this. Well, I'm not really showing you the car, am I? Because it's bloody pitch black outside. It's all fugging up and everything. But I'll show you tomorrow because it's an absolute belt. So I'm really pleased. And thank you again, Warren. Right, onward and upward. Catch you later. Bye. Well, morning all. A bit early on Saturday morning, but Michelle didn't get round to polishing the Norman Lamont yesterday. So I'm going to bring that out and polish it. And basically, this area here is going to be my handover, test drive, get cars ready, nice and angled, all nice and clean, ready for it, because we've got the Golf. Someone emailed last night and said, right, I'd like to that little Golf over there. I'd like to buy the Golf, and I'd also like to part exchange an Audi A1. Brilliant. So come on over. So I'm going to get the Golf, the Yeti, Norman Lamont. What else? One? A Cougar. I think Michelle's sorting the Cougar out with. So I'm spinning around and everything. Michelle's sorting the Cougar out with, selling it to someone. I think we've got the Karoq is going to be test driven, hopefully sold. So yeah, I know we're only one car down at the moment, but we've got like lots of little leads in the pipeline. So we got the other. Sorry, it's too bloody early on a Saturday. I can't even get my effing words out. And we got the woman who wants to come and buy the Jaguar or the Volvo. So I might get them out as well. We'll see, but I'm yet to hear from her. She was going to come today. Right, better get my skates on, get polishing. Polish up Norman Lamont. Laters. Right, Yeti, all gone. The Golf, flaky customer, said, I'm not turning up. And seem to have quite a few flaky customers this week. That one fallen through, as I found out this morning. The Cougar fallen through, as I found out this morning. So, what a shitty week it's been, actually. Actually, overall, what a shitty week. Cleaning, boring cleaning. I'm sorry, chaps, I've been waffling all bloody week about cleaning, and it's been driving me nuts. It's probably driving you all nuts as well. And some flaky customers saying they're going to buy cars and then disappearing off the face of the earth, or making up silly excuses. I wish that they didn't want the car, then just say, look, I'm sorry, but it's not the right sort of car for me, instead of making up silly excuses and what have you. But you never know what's going on in people's lives, so should never really. Oh bollocks, what's going on now? Now the key won't. No, bloody Nissan won't start. What's going on? Come on, you. God, that would have put the icing on the cake for this week, I think. This Nissan wouldn't start. Anyway, so look, chaps, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to call it a day, call it a week now, and I've got to head off to the hospital to make it even worse, to have a consultant look at ripping a tooth out. How wonderful is that? So, can't wait. Rugby's on later on, so I'm going to get stuck in for a pint, edit this video, may or may not have a tooth ripped out, but anyway, next week will be a little bit more interesting, hopefully. We've got a shitload to do, as you can see. But anyway, catch you later. Hope you have a good week. Bye.